family, to the post-match podcast of Paris Saint-Germain versus Atletico Bilbao. Man, all I'm seeing on my Twitter timeline is this Barcola miss, man. And I think, yeah, you know what? I will do that tomorrow. I think that's the video I got to make next up. We got to talk about Barcola. I have to talk about Barcola. Hey, what's up, Joseph? Never seen Nuno ignore a teammate begging for the ball like Kvara did, and then Kvara do the same. Not a fan of this dynamic. That wasn't lack of chemistry. They were straight up beefing on the pitch. I think maybe I'm the only PSG fan that went away from that game not seeing this Kvara Nuno. I remember the first half when Kvara couldn't have given it to Nuno. Look, when Nuno makes a good run, it doesn't mean Nuno has to get the ball. I didn't feel like they were on purpose not giving it to each other. I saw someone on Twitter as well say, if Dembele was in the position instead of Kvara, that Barcola would have passed to him. Like, we don't need this stuff. No, it's the opposite. Why I'm critiqueful, why I was mad for like 10 minutes is because I like Barcola, man. Barcola is such a great player, man. And as a person as well, man, just has to get it right. It's like your son. When you critique him and say, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" It doesn't mean you hate him. It's the opposite. You love him. You want him to do the best, man. Like when Gonzalo is shitsy or something, Joseph, I don't care, man. I couldn't care less about Gonzalo, man. He's not right to be in this club. Barcola has right to be in this club, but he gotta do better, man. Because I know he can do better. Gonzalo, like, I'm not gonna be like that, man. I know he can't do that much better. Won't be able to watch it live. I see it late, but if you're gonna cook Barcola, you have to cook the other guys who missed chances too or didn't create any. I mean, yes and no. None of them had this. Mayulu is someone we can definitely critique. But what I said during the stream, I stick to. Seni Mayulu is a youngster. I have less expectations upon him, and it was two great saves from Unai Simon. Like Barcola, it's genuinely a mistake. I'm not even about the miss. Look, if Kvara wasn't there, if Kvara wasn't available and Barcola hit the crossbar, I wouldn't be that mad. I'll be like, it's a great chance, another missed opportunity from PSG. I'm mostly mad at Barcola for not making the pass. I'm not mad at him for hitting the crossbar. I'm mad at him for not making the pass. I guess if you want to change it to that. Fabian could have left off the ball, could have scored that last minute. Didn't create that much as well. Don't just criticize Barcola for this game. If you do criticize others too, we will criticize others. It's just that Barcola deserves the most blame. Not for this game, but for his. Because the thing with Barcola, it's the pattern. That's the thing. It's more than this. I always look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is Bradley Barcola in the UEFA Champions League. In moments where we need him, he cost us. He basically cost us the 3 points. Watch the game because it was extremely obvious. I'm not on some agenda. No. Hey, a lot of people brought it up, so it's not an agenda or something. For me, I don't like to make small, irrelevant stuff bigger than they are. But who knows? Maybe there was one. I'll probably see clips of it on Twitter if it's true. He's a laugh back. Could be that 100% could be that, but he shouldn't have that tunnel vision at this top level. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Mbaye didn't come on. I saw a comment of that towards the end of the live stream. I mean, we had subs left to make. Let me see. Lineup. Yeah, we only used 3 subs. Like Mbaye could have come on, brought energy. Maybe Kagili with his crosses could have maybe found Gonzalo. So maybe we could have used more subs. Leao, let me see when Leao's contract expires. And no, I don't want Leao at this club. Leao 2028. Goal for France against Italy. True. That is, ooh, that's a very good one you mentioned there, Arlian. And he did put it like top net. But I don't know if let me compare them. That's a good one, Arlian. France, Italy. I think the game ended 1-1. 2024. They show me the World Cup final now. No, you lost 3-1. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna find it and then we put it side by side. Wow. Wow, Arlian. That's a very good one. That's a very great comment from you, Arlian. Okay, I'm just fixing it up here. Uh, how do we present this? All right. Let me bring it up here. Look at this. I mean, it's very similar. Barcola is in very similar positions in both of these actions. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Barcola is in similar positions. The thing I would say, and even the goalkeeper, Donnarumma and Unai Simon in similar positions. For me, the main thing I would say is that a defender is behind Barcola in the Bilbao clip. And right here, the Mbappe one, it's like Donna is here. Khvicha is here. It's complete. So I see the similarity, and it's great that you brought it up, Arlian. I actually posted this on Twitter, but I still think this is more like for a pause to be made than this one. Here, he has no defender on him. He's in full stride. Mbappe is in a very strong position, which Donnarumma sees. Like Unai Simon doesn't even see Kvara in this position here, for example. But yeah, very, very good one. No, no, we don't need. I mean, it was a great game from Unai Simon, but this is not usual Unai Simon. He had a really good game. But yeah, interesting. Let me post that on Twitter. I mean, my physics two items, but it doesn't matter. But we had enough for PSG for today. Wow, Rivi. An early sleep, man. Look, Rivi, sleep well. Can't win every game, I guess. And now just let's Rivi. I've been saying it the past weeks. We just want to finish off this year. It's not the worst. We're still sitting third in the UCL. It's just now the next 3 games we have to win all of them. I mean, we have to win. League N, we have every game in League N is a must-win game. Like we need to we need to win. We're not even first. Coupe de France obviously have to win to go through an intercontinental final. So yeah, let's end it. Let's end in a good way. But take care, Reevy, man. Sleep well. Mm. We could have lost. Look, I'm very happy with Safanov. Obviously, didn't face that much. There was one like dangerous one from the right hand side. They only had one shot on target this game, and I think Chevalier would have saved that as well. So we don't need to put more negativity on Chevalier, man. We draw, we move on. Get the extreme draw. I'm disappointed, but not the end of the world. Trust first half will fix up. Yeah, exactly. It's for me, hey kid. I'm always looking for opportunities to win. Did we have opportunity? Did we create opportunities to win? 100%. Did we make sure the opponent didn't have any opportunities? 100%. Did we have five big chances? Yes. Did we score? No. So I said there are other games I'm more mad when we perform bad, when we don't create, when the opponent creates chances for fun. Like again, I don't like to use the word deserve, deserved, and so on, but I guess PSG deserved to win this game by their performance. No top two, yeah. But from what I know, Orlean, I think top four is the strong thing. So not the biggest L, but fuck, man. Especially with the tough draw we had, Orlean. Like imagine we made even top one. But yeah. Vitina Neves were okay today. They were okay. Again, like Atletico Bilbao, if we want to play that card, played terrorism football this game. Like they didn't try to win this game at all. They didn't try to attack, nothing. And that takes out the opposition's midfield. Neves and Vitinha playing very deep. It wasn't that much they could do. Like Atletico Bilbao were packing up the middle all the time. Yeah, a little bit of an unlucky game, but not unlucky because I mean our players just weren't good enough in front of the net. But in terms of performance, yeah, I could say so. The result didn't match the performance in the game. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 Orlean. I even said in my review, I felt the actions of Mayulu, Kvara, and Barcola for majority of the game were good. It was just the clinicality, man. What? I don't know. I don't know. So Champions League top four. I think the top four teams actually get something special. I'm not 100%. It's this away home thing. Away, no, home second leg. I need to find the information on it if it's top four or top eight. Exactly. No, it is top four. It is top four. It is top four. So the crucial thing for us is to get top four. Teams ranked one to four are guaranteed to be a home second leg in the round 16 and quarterfinals. Again, I don't care that much about that. Oh, what teams one and two home priority in the semifinal as well. But again, honestly, I don't care. Maybe I would even want to play the second leg away. Post down to it as well. 2026. We play Sporting early January, I think. Wa alaikum salam, Tomso. I consider it as a professional misconduct from Barcola. You have a 95% chance of scoring with an easy pass and you choose the 50-50 solution. Good that you're here, Tomso. I want to show you a picture Orlean told me about, and it's from the France-Italy game. If you remember the Barcola goal, this one right here. He didn't pass to Mbappe, put it in the goal. But again, I think this is more of a chance you have to pass. I mean, you have a defender on you. Here you don't. Here you are in full stride. Mbappe is closer to you. The goalkeeper can see him. So Barcola basically used passing to Mbappe to fool Donna, whilst Unai Simon doesn't see Kvara at all. So if we get third, we can play Arsenal in the quarters, but not Bayern if they finish second. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say different. I would just say not as good. There's some I mean, a lot of valid reasons. All the injuries and all the problems that we've had. We've also had a tough Champions. Like we haven't had a single stat pad. Some games, like we beat Leverkusen 7-2, Atalanta 4-0. These are not supposed to be stat padding games. These are good teams, but PSG are just that good. Um, but yeah, we're not as good as last season. But that will change in 2026 when the big games matter, as they say. 100%, Thompson. 100%. Exactly, 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 exactly. So I think it's a good comparison, but Yeah, still, Barcola got to pass that, man. Exactly, exactly. I mean, this was an away game, but I mean, we looked good. I mean, we looked good, creating five big chances. I mean, uh, just that clinicality, that ruthlessness, and PSG has actually been very clinical. I remember before this game, we'd scored like 19 goals from 13 xG. So far, do you say we're being very clinical? It's just this game. Oh, City fan. See you in the final, bro. See you in the final. We both should be making top eight, so no round of 32 for us. Newcastle at the back vibes? A bit. I'm trying to find the Champions League comparison. Wait, this is our first 0-0 draw. Wait. PSG. Wait. I remember I made a tweet from it. This is the last time. Like we haven't had a nil-nil game since Madrid in 15-16. Uh, oh, what did I name that tweet? UCL Heritage? No. I can kill Corky if he walks up. Anyway, wow, my bad. I just realized the camera went off. You don't see us going back to back? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we had played 105 consecutive matches in the Champions League without a 0-0 draw. Wow, man, this was really not supposed to happen. So that was not we're good, and I really thought we would score in that period after halftime. Yeah, that's the thing. We had momentum, we had periods, we had chances. Like Kvara, sure, he didn't have a chance. Like we can critique him for missing ball. You were never found in a good spot. Could have done better. I remember Mayulu could have maybe found him in the early half. Then obviously Barcola. Man, we need them boys back, man. I'm tired. I need Dembele back, man. We're in the yellow for Nico's time. Yeah. Yeah, no. The referee was a little bit questionable, but it is what it is.
Like one shot somebody and then they'll go for me and then you'll have space.
Do we rotate against Sporting? I mean, we play Sporting in like January, so we'll see when that game comes by. But I mean, we'll play 2 games before that game. We'll play versus Paris FC. I think it's before that game. Let me double check. Let's actually take a look at our upcoming games. Paris Saint-Germain, Paris Saint-Germain, Paris Saint-Germain. So here are the next games. We have Metz. Oh, they finally added it. So we have Metz. Then we play Flamengo Pyramids Intercontinental Final. We play Vendée Fontaine Foot, the Coupe de France. Then we play Paris FC. I have a little bit of a break here between the 20th and the 4th of January. No, then we play Marseille in the Trophée du Champion. Then we play Lille, and then we play Sporting. Yeah. I mean, League End games now are all huge. We have to win every single League End game we have because, I mean, we're not even first in the league. Marseille Trophée des Champions, obviously a must-win game. Sporting must-win game. Van de Fontaine must-win game. Continental Final one must-win game. We have a lot of must-win games coming up, so we really need to improve, man. Oh, easily, yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
bad.
that is true. But maybe some of it could have to do with the opponent. I mean, Marseille got their goal early on from that Chevalier mistake. Monaco got their goal, I think, in second half. Yeah, I mean, Bilbao just didn't do anything. Like we can prop PSG for being defensively good and solid, but I think it was more Bilbao, man. They were not here to play football. Sporting are good. They're good. They were eighth before this Champions League match week, but they lost. They lost yesterday
But yeah, I mean, my meeting is kind of
versus Bayern away, but they were 1-0 up at one point, so
playing there 19 times.
ain't the easiest game.
I mean, when you don't have,
Yeah,
if you have a Nautilus or any type of
100%. Those long legs,
you should
the
have
long
players
strides
like
it
that.
takes.
So you can legit just.
It's an away game. Metz is a relegation battling side. I'm just scared for another like Lorient type of game where they just park the bus and we have no chance. No, no, Flamengo's going to be really tough, really tough, and that's why I'm happy we have Dembele and Due ready for that. PSG can fail to win league again. It's only strong team there. I mean, look, yes, at the end of the season, I still think Paris Saint-Germain are going to win league again. But now we got to look at where we are at the moment. We are 1 point behind Arsenal with other teams right behind us. We need to start winning games more comfortably because the easier we kill off the title, the easier we have a 7 point lead or something at the top of the league, the quicker the other teams, the other competitors will lose hope. That's what we need. At the moment, Arsenal is confident they can do something. Marseille is confident they can do something. Lille is confident they can do something. I don't want them to be confident that they can do something, especially because we have the UCL and we have to worry about that. But we obviously we're basically confirmed in top 8 in the Champions League, which means we will not play a round of 32 games like last season, which is good because then we can focus on League N until the round of 16 starts. I don't know about we stop playing collectively. I felt we played collectively today as well. I mean, look at how that Barcola opportunity was created. Beautiful collective football. How, what was it, that Mayulu Chaz or something was created as well. Beautiful collective football. So we've had this was a beautiful collective game. There's maybe 1 or 2 moments of selfishness, but that's due to them, bad decision making.
Where's Kane gonna walk
True,
away?
true,
He's
true,
gonna
true.
walk like a-
Yeah, Madrid. It's like you've done the job against the teams you're expected for majority of the parts, both in the league and the UCL, and then in the bigger games.
He's the guy.
Apart from El Clasico, like yeah, that's the only one. Yeah, no, Warren is like we're leaving with something. That's Warren Zara Emre's performance, and I think this will only help his confidence, so that when Hakimi returns back and Warren starts playing more in midfield, he's going to be even better. So, now very happy with Warren's performance. So Hakimi will be with Morocco for AFCON. I think AFCON begins on the 17th of December. Usually these tournaments are like 1 month, so he basically will be back because I think he will go all the way to the final or at least semis or something. He could potentially be available for the Newcastle game, but maybe PSG give him a little bit of rest. So we'll have to wait and see. But if Morocco get knocked out early, then we'll have him, obviously.
Yeah.
They will take that game very seriously. From the Buzo do it. Lucho said we're trying to be better this. I don't see any difference than exactly 1 year ago when we were struggling.
Yeah, we're paying for the fight.
Yeah. For me, the thing is like this entire like 6 month period, I take it seriously. I have high expectations. I want us to win games. I want us to perform well. But because of that transition from last season into this season, like that's affected us this entire season. Let's take a look at it. Now some players have come back and so on. Let's take a look at this. Obviously, they will not unfortunately show the minutes for this game. It's not updated. But let's take a look at this. So if you look at minutes played, so these are the players who have seen the most. We've seen Chevalier the most. Warren Zara Emre has played the second most minutes so far this season. That it shouldn't be like that. We've seen Vitinha Lau, Pacho, Barcola, but again, 1.1, 1.2, far away from like top starters. We've seen Zabarni, Hakimi. It's defenders, it's midfielders. And then you got Khvicha reaching now 1K minutes. And then looking down, we haven't seen Due. We haven't seen Dembele. We barely seen Neves. We've seen a little bit of Fabian. So I don't know. I don't take, how can I say, this first 6 months. I take it seriously, but I don't take it as much into how we're going to be in 2026. Because look, we don't even have to talk about Due or Fabian or Neves. I want to talk about Ousmane Dembele, man. Because I'm getting tired, man. A flu, an injury. I want to see the best player in the world. I want to see the best PSG player who, let's take a look at the stat leaders last season. Most goals, Dembele. Third most assists, Dembele. Most GA, Dembele. Most XG, Dembele. Most XAG, second most XAG, Dembele. Progressive carries, Dembele. Progressive passes. Dembele is what, seventh? Progressive passes received, Dembele is third. Then we go to a little bit more detailed stats. You have not that one. Key passes, Dembele. Passes into final third, not Dembele. Passes into the penalty area, Dembele. I think the last one is shot creating actions per 90, Dembele. Shot creating actions, Dembele. Pass live, Dembele second. Like, look at what we've been missing, man. And I'm happy that we're not complaining. Maybe now I've started to complain about us missing Dembele this season, but I'm happy we haven't complained, but we've been. Imagine Madrid. I saw a lot of comments today. Madrid do not look the same without Mbappe. Imagine you take out Mbappe from Madrid. You take out Haaland from City. You take out Kane from Bayern. Barca, I don't know. They don't really have one player. Maybe Rafinha, but they have Pedri and so on. Maybe you take out Pedri from Barca. Obviously, they're not going to be the same. So we've been missing the best player in the world. And as I said, I'm happy we've just put it under the mattress. I'm happy we haven't talked about it that much, but yeah. 2026 can't come earlier, man. Them boos can't come earlier.
Man, I love them Bulls, but we can't be just relying on one player to save our season.
Unfortunately,
to save our season.
No, it's not about saving our season. It's mostly about some crucial moments because today, a lot of parts of the team functioned well and worked well. The issue at this game was taking our opportunities. That has been the issue in these big games and these big moments. Even in the game versus Bayern, apart from when Bayern were parking the bus, the only time we had the chance was when Dembele picked up the ball, played the 1-2, played another 1-2, and then found himself in a great position to put the ball into the net. Khvicha, unfortunately, I was excited to watch Khvicha today after that Rennes performance. And yes, maybe you could say it was decent or something, but can't have that main man role. Can't have that. Barcola, I mean, miles away from that. Desiree Dou, I mean, he's been injured as well with Dembele. And this point, Tosin, I'm not talking about just this game. I'm talking about this season.
I love Due, but I'm gonna give Due gold. I'm gonna give him Golden Boy standards. Due, not one moment of inspiration.
No, no, Tosin, I saw some on Twitter. He had 2 big chances created.
Oh, okay. So Barcola.
I think Due created the Barcola chance.
The Barcola. Nah, but come on, bro. That's all Barcola. That's all Barcola. Can we go to that chance again? Can we look at this? Can we break it down? Can we break the clip down if you want?
1 second.
I don't know.
The Bull is the
man.
only one capable of playing killer pass through the mid. We didn't do shit today. He's the one that can do the killer passes. He's the one that can make insane playmaking stuff. He's the one that can score crucial goals exactly when needed. Man, that we've done this well, despite everything, I'm proud of. That we're sitting third in the UCL, only 1 point behind the league end. I can move away from it nicely. I said, now we
man,
just
you
got to
guys-
win the next 3
I don't.
games.
Look, I love them Bulls, but I just think we're learning some truths about like our midfield, like about our team. Okay, so yeah, go to the clip. So Barcola gets it, and bro, he's in front of him. He's cooked him. I think at this point, if you're Barcola, all you're looking at is scoring. Be honest.
Yeah,
bro.
but that's the
You're
problem.
in front of the defender.
Like,
you're in front of your defender.
the-
You're in the box. Bro, Kvara, look at where Kvara is.
This is a perfect place to pass the ball. Like we've seen the Barcola do this a billion times. I don't know why you're defending Barcola in this action.
I'm not even.
Like we can talk about
Honestly,
Barcola as a player, we can talk about his
Bro, I
game,
just
but
saw
if we're
you
talking about
post.
this
I just
action,
looked on your. I just looked on your timeline. Barcola, 2024, during the international break against Italy. This is when he's fresh off of his goal scoring streak.
yeah.
In Ligue 1, France played Italy in the Parc des Princes. Barcola, same situation, and Mbappe's in an even better position.
No, he's
in the
not.
box. He's
No,
in
he's
the
not.
box. No, Mbappe's
No,
in
that's
the
a worse
box.
position.
Mbappe's
Yeah, but that's a
inside the
worse
box.
position because
No,
he's
no,
right
no,
in front of
Mbappe's in the
Donnarumma.
box.
So Barcola
No,
uses
let's
Mbappe's
compare it.
movements because
Go to the
Donnarumma
tweet.
sees it.
Go to your
Unai
tweet.
Simon
Go to
doesn't
your
see
tweet.
Kvara right here. Donnarumma
No,
can
go to
go
your
out for
tweet.
Mbappe. Unai Simon
No,
cannot
go to your
here.
tweet.
No, it's not by going to. I don't know why we're criticizing a fact right here. I don't know why we can't be honest about Barcola, Tosin. We have to
Bro,
be honest about Barcola. This is not the first time. This is not the second, the third, and it's not the last
You know,
time.
that's an incredible. But
Barcola's
bro,
decision making. Look, Barcola making the run, going past the defender. Let's all clap. This is amazing stuff by Bradley Barcola. But look at the
and
time
when
he
you do
has
that,
here. All of this
and I'm telling
time,
you, when you
you
do
gotta
that
make
in
the
football,
pass.
when you do
You
that
gotta
in
make the
football,
pass.
bro, I'm telling you, when you do that in football, it's not illogical.
It's not about
to
football.
wanna
It's basketball.
shoot. It's not.
This
it's
is
not
what
illogical when
differs
you wanna shoot.
between good players and great players, Tosin. Having
I disagree,
composure in high pressure moments.
Yeah, if you have the
Bradley
composure to
Barcola
score,
has
if you have
shown
the
us on
composure
a
to score.
consistent manner he does not have the composure needed in the final moments. When the pressure is on him, Barcola is tunnel visioned. All he sees here is the goal. He has
Bro, but
plenty
isn't
of
Dembele?
seconds.
Didn't Dembele do this against Girona? I've seen people make that point. Like, it's just
Dembele versus Girona.
yeah, because he had Barcola free. He had Barcola free, and he had
Yeah,
all the
I mean,
time
we
in the
all
world.
criticize Dembele for that action. I mean, Dembele was even worse because he didn't even take a shot. At least Barcola, to be fair to him, he got a good shot enough off, which hit the crossbar.
That's what I'm
But
saying. And
Barcola's-
that's what I'm saying. This action is really
Yeah,
not
but we
that bad.
critique them boots
is-
for
this
that.
is-
Why are we not
This is a
critiquing
60
Barcola for
because
this?
he's not the head honcho. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
supposed-
exactly. And that
Barcola is
proves
a
the point that maybe
complementary
Barcola would
player.
need to leave PSG because he can't do it. He just can't do it.
No, he's
What?
important for our system. He's a complementary player. He's so important for what we do.
Barcola has
Did you see what he
100
did on
million
this action?
valuation. What?
Yeah, that's how much of a prized asset he is. That
No,
he
no,
has that
Tosin, you're just-
valuation.
Tosin, you seem to like Barcola a lot, which makes you defend Barcola more than he deserves to be defended. We have to be critiqueful of Bradley Barcola. This is not okay. Barcola is
No,
lucky.
it's
This
not
is a
okay.
group
Listen,
stage
listen.
game versus Bilbao, and we lost on 2 points that not the most relevant. Imagine this is a bigger game. Imagine this is a bigger moment. If Barcola doesn't fix up until the end of the season, I will sit there and be like, I will entertain it at least. I like Barcola. I want him to succeed at this club. He's French. He's fought through so much, but this is not acceptable. It's not acceptable to have this bad composure. I even quoted it with, that comp of all of his misses. I mean, just look at this terrible composure. Ball comes off in the box, and you miss this, and then he gets back, and you miss it.
No, Yeah, the subsequent one.
Disgusting. Then we have the Inter one.
But he cooked,
Man.
bro. I'm
Barcola
telling
is
you, bro, this is a
lucky
high ceiling player,
these
though.
misses are
This
not
is
costing
yo,
us.
but see,
Barcola
yo,
is
even that
lucky.
Arsenal. But look at that Arsenal one. He starts that action from midfield.
But it
That's
don't matter. He
bro.
misses the chance.
He
does
that
the
shit
small
matters to
good
me.
thing.
That's game breaking. That's
No,
game
but
breaking.
Tosin,
That's why you start. That's why the coaches pick a nigga. Because you're game
Tosin. You always got to
breaking.
look at the bigger
That's
picture,
why you
Tosin. You always
play.
got to look at the bigger picture. You are like what? Appreciating Barcola for a little good thing he's doing, but you're defending him for a very bad thing that he's doing. You're appreciating Barcola for the run that he makes, but you're not overly critiquing him for this miss. Let's continue. What more misses does he have? I mean, I don't care about Newcastle. This was a young, unexperienced Barcola. Another miss versus Inter. Oh, the Barca one. I mean, look at this composure,
that's
man.
Cooker. Yo,
it's disgusting, man.
Yeah,
but Tosin, why do you care that he cooks? I care that he misses the chance. That's what matters.
No, but if he scores this goal, this is on Center.
Like, okay, I don't live in an if world. I live in a goal world.
Why are you not patient? This is crazy high ceiling shit.
Barcola has been
you know how many bums are out there? Like they can't get. You know how many bums that can't even get into this situation? They can't even find
this is Bradley Barcola's third season. The patience is out of the window. We need end product. Bradley Barcola is 23 years of age.
Bro, and he gave you that end product last season. Just
what end product? He was benched in the biggest and most important games. He gave us that City moment. That's it.
No, just let Dembele come back. Everything.
No, obviously when Dembele comes back, everything. I'm strictly looking at Barcola individually, and I'm not blaming our form or even our defeat in this game. But Barcola's shit composure. I even remember this miss versus Liverpool. Barcola's shit composure when the pressure is. I mean, this penalty as well. Barcola's composure when the pressure is on him is absolutely disgusting.
That was terrible.
And if he doesn't fix up until the end of the season, I will be at least entertaining the idea of selling Bradley Barcola. And he adds fuel to fire with him looking at other clubs, looking at a future somewhere else. He's moving like Salah. If you're cooking on the pitch and you're complaining about not starting, fair play to you. But if you're costing PSG on a constant matter, you can't be complaining, man. You should be complaining at yourself. Like, this is not good.
I don't know, man. I just don't rate this game as much as you guys are putting this game. Like,
but
because
you
want to know
this game. I'm talking about Bradley Barcola's pattern.
I just thought Barcola was lively today. Kvara was lively second half. Like, players were. It was more so on the midfield today.
PSG can sign you, and you can be lively. Lively is not a special thing. Anybody can look lively. I think if Mbaye was brought on, he would have looked lively. I still don't understand why Lucho only brought on 3 subs this game. Like, Mbaye could have been really interesting to bring on.
That's an indication that he doesn't trust some players. Like, the fact that Kang didn't even see Tick is crazy.
I think it has more about the players he had to sub out, Tosin. Like, I don't think he wanted to sub out Kvara. I don't think he wanted to sub off any of the midfielders. And he'd already subbed off Barcola and Mayulo for Gonçalo and the thingy. So I think it's more on that, Bob. Okay, now that we've got it out of the way.
I just think we would have, if we played that game 10 times, we would have pummeled them like 9 times, like out of 10.
Oh, yeah,
one
easy.
Of those games where we just we've had these kind of games. Like, we had this against Atletico de Madrid, like at home last season. That was a game Dembele was actually cooking. But what happened after the game? Everyone was cooking Dembele. Like, oh, we still didn't score. We lost. You know, like it.
No, Tosin.
Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture.
No, Tosin. I always look at the bigger picture. My frustration is not at this game. My frustration on Barcola is Barcola. I've been frustrated with Barcola this entire season.
He's a complimentary player.
He can be a supplementary player at another club.
Like, why?
Justin, you can't be making these kinds of excuses. He's missing a 1v1 opportunity, and you're saying, "Oh, but he's a role player. It's okay." You're basically saying it's okay that he missed that. It's okay that he didn't.
It's not okay that he missed that, but I think it was.
But that's what you're saying.
I'm actually gonna go as far as to say it's unlucky. He hit the crossbar.
How was it unlucky?
It's actually It's unlucky.
He
Like,
should be
bro,
passing that 10 out of 10 times, Tosin. We cooked Mbappe versus Juventus. We gotta cook him here. We cooked Dembouz. I remember when Dembouz didn't pass
no,
it
no,
to
no, no.
Hakimi versus Saint-Germain.
Mbappe's was egregious. Mbappe's was egregious because he hit
Okay,
the
Mbappe
side
was
netting.
worse.
He hit the
Mbappe's was
side
worse
netting. That was
because he was in a
disgusting.
weak position.
Yeah,
He was in a weak
that's
position. Yeah,
disgusting.
I'm just saying, if
Barcola
we're
hit
gonna
the
critique that,
crossbar. Like, that's not even.
I
That,
couldn't care.
That's unlucky. Like, I don't.
I
even
couldn't
get
care
it.
less, Tosin. He needs to make the pass. He needs
It's
to
just-
make the pass. If we go now, get a microphone to Bradley Barcola.
It's just like,
Should you have made that pass? Bradley Barcola would be like, yeah, you know, now that I've seen the replay, Khvicha was in tons of space. I forced myself on a tough shot instead of finding the easy solution. But you know what? When I was in the game, you know, I've just gotten the pass from Due. I went past two players. The goalkeeper started coming out. I got tunnel vision. That's what Barcola would have said himself. So for me, it's not even about person. Maybe I saw some Twitter dude toast and he said if it was Dembouz instead of Kvara, Barcola would have passed. Like trying to do some beef thing between Barcola and Kvara. This is just Barcola. We know Barcola. His decision making in the final third
no,
when the
you
pressure
are
was on
competing-
him.
No, I mean, like that theory, like when people saying that. The thing is, like, I just think Kvara's a little. I just think he's a little bit behind the play, man. I know that sounds a little bit because no one knows what Barcola's gonna do in that instant. He still had a player to beat before the end of the action. Like he wasn't anticipating that. Like,
So here's when the shot came off. Like this, I mean, Kvara's in a great position. He couldn't be in a better position. And he's not too close where Unai Simon potentially could have gone out and taken the ball. Like from this situation, and Barcola knows Tosin, because PSG, we are, you know, a system. Barcola knows every single time there will be someone on the other side. Could be Hakimi, could be Kvara, could be Due, could be Dembouz. Barcola knows this, Tosin, and we know this. Again, but what I think it was, Tosin, Barcola has a defender on his back. He's starting to look at the goalkeeper. What I think Barcola got tunnel vision, and he was like, "Let me score this." And it's I mean, he hits the crossbar, but I think he just got tunnel vision. The defender is behind him. But again, it just happens too many. That's my frustration, Tosin. I'm not frustrated Barcola didn't pass here. I'm frustrated that this is still in Barcola's game. He's 23 years of age. This is not a 17-year-old. This is not 19. This is not 21. This is a 23-year-old that has played close to 30 Champions League games, Tosin.
and it's a bad start. Like it's not about how you start, it's how you finish, bro.
I mean, he won't be able to finish if he continues like this.
He's gonna play multiple Champions League,
especially with him not extending yet, Tosin, with the contract being there since the summer. I definitely know Lucho and Campos are starting to think about the ID. They will start looking at Barcola as an asset to bring in someone they actually want, especially now that we got Khvicha. But message to Barcola, I like you a lot, Barcola. If this was Gonçalo, I would have said Gonçalo is shit and closed off the page. But I like you, Barcola. I want you to succeed at this club. You know, you give us so many moments. You give us so many times where we're like, yo, Barcola is insane. Barcola can win a Ballon d'Or. Barcola can be the leader of France. Barcola can be the leader of PSG. You got to prove it to us. And it's about these big moments. Dembele won a Ballon d'Or for tap-ins in the biggest moments and goals in the biggest moments. And that's what you have to do, Bradley Barcola. Because as Tosin said, like, we have patience. I've been patient with you, Bradley Barcola. But the patience is starting to run out. We've been missing crucial players, and that's when I expect our bench players to step up. Look at Sinimayula, Tosin. He stepped up in Dembele's absence. Look at other players. They have stepped up. Bradley Barcola has to step up. The expectations are really high. What's his stats in the Champions League, Tosin? He started every single Champions League game for PSG this season. He has 2 assists. 2 assists in what? 90, 180, 360.
I mean, that's a lot of XG to cash in.
540 minutes.
That's a lot
2
of XG
assists.
to cash in. That's a lot of XG to cash in. I'm just saying. That bodes
What do you mean?
well. I mean, eventually he'll start overperforming again. It's just the ups and downs.
But he's never done it in UCL though. If this was Ligue 1, we could say that. We've seen Barcola cook. We've seen Barcola being shit. But in UCL, I haven't seen him cook.
You've never seen him
I
cook in
haven't
a
seen.
game?
No, we've seen moments, but I haven't seen like a consistent period. And when I go into a game, I'm like, yeah, Barcola's gonna get the goals today. Barcola's gonna lead us. Like every
Oh
time
no,
Barcola, I
he's
see
not
him on the
supposed to
pitch, I'm
lead
like,
us. That's not his
inshallah.
role.
I'm like,
His
no, just get a goal. Just get a goal. Simple. We've seen Barcola do this plenty of, especially this. This is Barcola's bread and butter, cutting in from the left side, either finding a teammate or slotting it into the goal. And you know what, Tosin? Let's remove Kvara from the picture, okay? Let's remove the possibility of passing to someone. It's still egregious that Barcola misses this. Or do you think it's a tough chance? Because Unai
It's not a
Simon
tough
gets
chance.
out
It's not a
really
tough
well.
chance. He should score.
No, but Unai Simon gets out well. He takes out both corners, basically, how he comes out. Like Barcola can't go near post, and he's ready for far post. He basically forces Barcola to go high up in the goal.
Not really. Like Barcola could even go far post. Like I remember he's had finishes, like especially in his first season, where he would just go far post instead of near post. But or yeah, I think he went more down the middle.
Yeah,
But
he tried. That's what he did
to
versus
lift the ball. He tried to like
to the
lift the
top
ball
of the
over.
goal.
He
Yeah,
tried to lift it over the goalkeeper essentially. Um, I don't know, man. I just think it's an unlucky action because he does the hard part and the easier part.
yeah. But if it was one game, we can say unlucky. But how many times has he done
I'm
the
just I'm
hard part
exclusively
and he
just
fails the easy part? How many times has he done that? That's for me the issue. It's starting to stack up. One red flag is okay. When that red flag keeps occurring itself, it becomes a bigger problem. And when will it work? Imagine we have a big important Champions League semifinal, Tosin. Barcola starts. We have a big opportunity in the beginning of the game, and he misses it, and it costs us. You know, we're happy now, Tosin. Barcola's misses throughout last season UCL, this season UCL hasn't cost us. But imagine when it costs us, Tosin, because we would be sitting here. We can't act surprised. If Barcola misses a chance in a semi and we lose, we can't sit here and act surprised. We'll be like, yeah, nah, I didn't even expect Barcola to score that. But yeah, we shouldn't stay on this too much. And overall, Tosin, I made my review and I made my shorts and stuff. Like, we had 5 big chances, Tosin. They had 0. How we didn't win this game, I don't understand. We've talked about Barcola. Do you want to put blame on Fabian?
I just do I want to put blame on Fabian? Like
Because I'm thinking, could he seen a pass?
For oh, is it like when Barcola found him?
Yeah, that last chance when he had the double shot. Like
Oh,
I'm
that
trying to
last
find
chance.
like, yeah. Could he
Oh,
have found like
Gonzalo.
someone
in the
inside?
middle?
Gonzalo was there.
It's Gonzalo that was in the middle. I think Gonzalo's the
Yeah.
only possible option. But the thing is, Gonzalo, he just don't look like he gets enough separation. And then Kvara, he just looks a little bit behind on that play. I'm not hating. I'm just Barcola's a head down. He's head down in that moment. I think he
Yeah,
probably
but
sees
he should.
Kvara. I think he sees Kvara at that last moment, but he's already made the decision that I'm already gonna shoot this. I'm in front of the defender. I'm gonna shoot this.
All right, let me find this last Fabian action, and then we have the 2 Mayulu chances, especially the one in the first half. The second half, you know,
First
the ball
half,
comes to
no, the
him
first half
towards
is an
quickly.
insane save.
No,
Yeah.
both are insane, but again,
Second half, he could have shown more composure. He could have controlled it. He had time.
Mayulu, it just, I mean, this is his first season as a starter, especially in this false 9 role. He's someone I'm patient with. Mayulu, I'm patient with. I have patience. I have
Mayulu
time.
had a good game though. Mayulu was always an option. Mayulu was
Yeah, he put that
actually
ball for the
fluid in the
Fabian.
actions. Yeah, bro, the ball moved well in a lot of phases in this game. Like I don't know why fans are complaining too much. Just
Okay.
we're far from the finish article,
Here
and we just
here we
want
have the
to.
action. Okay, so that's one of That's Duet's other chance created. Fabian here. Okay, so Fabian here goes for the shot. I have no complaints.
Ooh.
Or do you think a pass to Gonzalo? Okay, you're wrong.
Yeah, the pass to Gonzalo is there, dude. It's there. Wait,
Yeah.
like he played the same one in the Trophy de Champion, like from farther out against Monaco.
Yeah, but I don't know if the defenders were there. Wait, they skipped. Why does it skip? I want to see if he could make a pass from the second one. So there goes for the shot here. But again, like the
Oh,
ball bounces
the
to
ball
you,
gets
you
yeah, yeah,
naturally just
yeah,
shoot it.
yeah.
Then we have the Mayula ones.
But why? But see, like, why are people cooking Fabian for being in goal scoring positions,
No,
for finding the
Fabian has
space?
always been
I don't get it. Like, isn't that his role? Like, to find the spaces, bring fluidity. Like him and Barcola down the left. That was pretty much how we were creating anything. That's how we were generating anything offensively this game. And
yeah,
then they're
like
like the
apart from that
scapegoat.
miss, like Barcola had a decent game, decent
Barcola
to
was
good
yeah.
game.
Barcola had a good game, bro. Like this is what I'm saying. Like y'all just motherfuckers just be mad for no reason. Like just wait till everybody comes back. Wait till Hakimi comes back, who's the engine of the defense. Vitinha, engine of the midfield. Dembele's engine of the attack. Like
Okay, here we have the Barcola opportunity. Nuno Mendes, beautiful switch. Warren, beautiful ball. This gotta be a goal, man.
great movement. He tries to side foot that in, right? He tries to side foot.
Yeah, and
That's
this,
an insane
I,
save.
I,
That's an
I,
insane
and
save.
that's not on my YOLO, but I don't understand why modern football players, Tosin, where they've learned to side foot the ball in. Where has shoot it with your shoelaces gone? Shoelaces. Why has that become a classical thing? Why aren't players doing that anymore? That's something I actually hate in football. Even when it comes to passing, they always tell you pass with the side foot. No, you can do it, Ravella. You can pass it with your laces, wherever you feel comfortable. Just smack it in. And then we have the other opportunity. I think it comes here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's worse. He could do better there. But yeah, that was that pass from Nuno. Was that intentional? Can you go back? That was an insane crossfield
Oh
pass.
yeah. Oh no. So it was to.
Okay, I think he was aiming for that. He was probably aiming for that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's Neves. That's Neves. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
Neves?
But I
Oh
said
man,
it before. It's
I
also
didn't think we
like
played bad. I thought we flowed out. I just thought we played well, man.
yeah. No, I don't want to
I think
be.
people
I
are
don't want to be
gassing.
like happy in a draw or a defeat, Tosin. But how can I say? For example, the Monaco game, Tosin. We lost it 1-0. Monaco had more chances. Monaco had more XG. But this was a game we should
Oh,
have won.
that game was a lot of money.
The performance was
Hundred
worth
percent.
a victory. So in that sense, I guess we move on. All right, let's see what we got here. UCL. And by the way, Tosin, this was our first nil-nil draw in 105 consecutive games. Can you guess the last time we had a nil-nil?
Wait, what?
This was our first nil-nil in the Champions League for 105 consecutive games. Can you guess the last time we were 9-0?
What era? You have to say the era. Which coach?
Pre
Who's the
pre
coach?
Nebappe.
Wow. 0-0. Was that against Real Madrid?
Yep. 15-16.
in
at
like
the park.
15, 16. Yeah, at the park. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That's the last time.
Dang.
So that record got broken as well. Um, and then people in the chat are mentioning this because I even saw Luis Enrique's reaction. He was mad about it as well. Look at Joao Neves here. That's a push.
Oh, yeah, that
Um,
is.
but I think because we got a big opportunity after it, the referee like let it slide, I guess. That's a clear fucking dumb push, man.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it is. Yeah. Whatever. Just move on. Attack was fine today, honestly. Yeah, man, I agree. I didn't think the attack was bad. I thought Mayulu, Barcola, Kvara actually had a good game. I, I thought they moved well. I thought they moved. I think no, Kvara was struggling. Kvara struggled in the first start of the first half on the left, but on the right, he just started moving wavy in the second half. What I've learned, I think Kvara is better on the right, like in build up, like in the build up phase. But on the left, you know, he can score the goal. He can,
Like be more
you
direct.
know, yeah. I feel because like look at those actions, like especially against Atalanta, like what he was doing, like that little combination play with Fabian early on in the game, first half, like just how he was vibing off of the right. I just think he's better. I think it's honestly, I think it's better for the team that he plays off the right. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's why I even told you, like for Alvarez, like with Julian Alvarez, if he came, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Dembele will just move to the right." Lucho is hipster enough to play Dembele through the middle and Alvarez on the left as like the David Villa type to just cut in, you know, and have like the option of Nuno either on the overlap, underlap, or even Fabian as well from midfield.
Yeah.
But yeah. Who's your man of the match? Damn, that's a tough one. I mean, what?
I want to give it to this dude. Where is he? There we go. Warren Zaire Emery created that Mayulu chance.
Yeah,
Was involved and defensively, obviously Nico was bad and he wasn't just Warren locking him up, but Warren did an exceptional job. The toughest winger he's come up against as a fullback. Yeah, and Warren Zaire Emery, man.
Started shaky.
Yeah,
Started
when they were
shaky, but
pressuring him.
grew
Yeah,
into the game. It started shaky, but grew into the game. So nah, I mean Warren's been performing admirably, man. From this hybrid in this hybrid fullback spot, bro. Like he's doing a decent job.
So I think Warren deserves it. Can't think of
Yeah, no, that's fair.
the Warren Power Show. Is it the one that got blocked? Okay. Luis Enrique lineup correct. Substitutes maybe could have brought on a little bit more. I like how we come out so much better, Tosin. That second half, we had that like a really great momentum all the way into the Barcola opportunity. Basically, from when the second half started until the Barcola opportunity, we were really good. And I like that manager can always change the performance. And I don't put that much on him that we were a bit slow in the beginning of the half. And I definitely do not put us missing big chances on Lucho. So he coached a good game. If I tell you I'm coaching at 5 big chances created, not a single big chance disallowed, allowed, he coached a good game. So I'm thinking like an 8.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
was gonna
think?
say 7.5. We still drew. Like, we still
We,
drew.
we can do 7.5. We can do 7.5 for Lucho. Ashraf Hakimi, unfortunately, out. One Zaire Emery. 8.5
Yeah,
Tosin?
like a 9. Yeah, 8.5.
9? Look at that. Two 8.5s in a row. Another 8.5 here.
Like
Yeah.
Warren's final ball. Warren has a sneaky good final ball. Like, and
I mean, look,
he's really improved in
his passing.
his passing. Yeah.
And look at this Tosin. Since that Strasbourg game, 9,
He's getting
7.5, 8, 7, 7.5, 7, 8, 8.5, 6.5, 6.5, 8.5. Like, we used to pray for times like this when it came to Warren. Very happy with one of Zarem. He's like one of the few positives I'm going away from this draw here. Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. I'm thinking like a 7. Like, good plays, good actions here and there, but we just need more. We expect more. I mean, Mayulo had 2 chances. Barcola had a chance. But Khvicha, no chance for him. Obviously, that can maybe be blamed on the teammates. Fabian could have found
But he's
him
at the
before.
origin. But he's at the
What?
He's at the origin of like the Mayulu chance. He's at the
Yeah,
origin
yeah.
of like the Mayulu chance. A bunch
No,
of
it's
like even the what's it called? The Fabian play, bro. Dude, Kavicha took the ball from the way that first touch was fucking nuts. He took the ball
yeah.
down the touch line. Then the little attracted 2 players, found Vitinha in the space. Like, and then Vitinha plays the switch out to I think it's Due or Barcola, whoever. And then Fabian's there. That's the build up to the Fabian chance. Like, I think people just like, I don't know why people just don't look at the finer details of the game, bro. Like,
I know, but
Kavicha was walking on water in the second half.
it's good having
just didn't
finer
end in the goal.
details.
If
But we need the
Barcola-
big
if
moments. We
Barcola-
need the big
if Barcola
moments.
gives him the tap in, then you guys are like, oh, 8.5, 9.
I'll give him an 8.
You know?
But I think we say with Barcola, it's a bit same with Khvicha Tosin. I think just this team is badly missing Osman Dembele Tosin. Because if Khvicha had this kind of a performance and we won 2-0, as you said, it would have been better because we won. But the smaller details are not as relevant when you draw a game. You're strictly looking for the big moments. Why didn't we win this game?
Yeah. No,
Kvara can do more. But yeah, still not a bad game. Marquinhos obviously started but had to go off. I bookmarked the report. Adductor pain for Marquinhos, the player indicates in the mixed zone. And I think we're steadily fading into and transitioning into Zabarni Pacho. And I like that it happens in a natural way. So I'm gonna give Marquinhos. Hey, I mean, he did make that bad pass as well, so I guess 6.5. Can't forget
I was
that.
gonna give him a 6.
Let's do a 6. Nuno Mendes, I think like a 6.5, 7. I mean, he did make those 2 long balls and so on, so we can give. I can give him a 7. Like a bit like Khvicha Tosin, he does good stuff, but you expect more. You want more. Plus, Nuno just came back from injury as well.
I want to see what people were saying with Nuno was ignoring Kavicha because I didn't see that in the first half. I actually want to. I'm probably gonna rewatch the first half.
Yeah,
spare time or something.
I don't know either. Like, I know the action because you were talking about it in the game. We saw it, but
no, that's the Kavicha
like
to Nuno
occasion.
one. That was the Kavicha.
Yeah. No, a lot of
alleging
people were talking that people were selfish. Okay, selfish moment, selfish. So I don't really know what they saw. Maybe we missed it. I don't know. Vitinha, 7. Atletico Bilbao packed up the midfield in the central areas. Most of our game actions came off the wings all the time. Fabian dropping to the wing, our wingers making runs and so on. There wasn't really that much to do in the center.
No, but see, this is a game where, like, how is Fabian the scapegoat and Vitinha is not going to get no smoke when he's supposed to be the guy,
Especially for a midfielder. At least I understand when an attacker.
Yeah, and he gets it in the best, and he's the only player that can play the role, obviously, but, like, he's getting it, where make multiple decisions. Like he has options. There's just so many times where he's dwelling on the ball,
Yeah.
you know, and that really fucked us up, man. Like we got this. The first 15 minutes were really good, and then we just got disjointed after. Like Vitinha started misplacing passes. Like he was just his timing was all off. And when Vitinha is off, the whole team is off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you know
the whole
what? We can even put it down to 6.5 for Vitinha. Not that it was a bad game, but he was more like taken out of the game a little bit. He couldn't be as impactful as he would have wanted. Made some bad passes. I remember that first half as well. Dembele. Dembele. Joao Neves. I'll give him like a 7.5. I felt Neves, never has a bad game. Important runs, important tackles. Good game
yeah.
from Neves.
But you know what I'm thinking like Vitinha and Neves. Like I'm not trying to say something like controversial. That's not the point. Like I used to say like, oh, Vitinha and Neves, they're Portugal's answer to Xavi and
Mm, mm,
Iniesta,
mm, mm.
and that's just I don't know. I don't see it that way. I think it's more they're more Pirlo Gattuso than Xavi and Iniesta. It's like Neves does the hard graft. He does the graft, but like he doesn't conduct on the ball. Like, and he's also like there were moments in this game, just in this game, where he was disconnected. Normally Neves isn't disconnected, but in this game he was like remember that moment with Kvara in the first half
Yeah,
where he tried to play it in. Like, when do you ever play it in behind for Kvara? Like, you play it to his feet, bro. Like,
true.
like Neves was just all over the place in this game a bit.
Yeah, he was
So
he was
yeah, like
very direct, and I would say maybe the players weren't. I even sensed sometimes with Fabian Tosin, like he was very direct this game. He always wanted to move forward, but sometimes
yeah,
maybe Khvicha wants to get a little bit behind and so on. So, um,
yeah,
yeah. I also would like to note Tosin Ibrahim Mazagan assist in the
oh
2-2
shit,
game. Leverkusen had the most dribbles, 2 shots, 2 chances created. He's in. Matviev Safanov only faced 1 shot on target, so I'll give him a 7. Like he had a good game, but he just didn't have that much to do. 2 clean sheets for Safanov, 2 games, 2 clean sheets, putting that pressure on Chevalier. And hopefully Chevalier responds well whenever he comes back. Lucas was out. Gonçalo came on. Kangili was an unused sub. Was Berardi? No, Berardi was not in the squad. Pacho. I never noticed Pacho Tosin because he didn't have to do anything. Because Atletico Bilbao were not playing football today. All I remember is him like clearing crosses, heading them away, clearances all the time. That
no,
was it.
Pacho was bro. Pacho was very good today because we didn't have anything to say about him. Like, honestly,
Yeah, Pacho, like we always just give him 7, 7.5. Look at this. 7.
no, he's
So
just
only
constant stuff.
we only gave him
Give
a
him a
bad
seven and a
rating in
half. Like
Marseille.
he didn't have a poor game. To like Pacho was like, yeah, 7.5. Yeah,
Yeah, for me, just Atletico Bilbao didn't really
yeah,
put
they
him
had
in
no
tough
threat.
positions or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Zabane obviously came on, but played a lot. Give him a 7. It
look at
was good.
seven. Yeah,
Calm.
just didn't have much to do.
Fabian Ruiz, Tosin, I'm thinking like 8. Like Fabian, if we're looking at the performance, the 90 minutes of football, Fabian Ruiz was good. He was creating a
I
lot of
swear
our
he was
chances. He
actually.
was involved in them. He was
I
making
wouldn't go as
crazy
far as
runs.
8. I would say 7.5, but I wouldn't go as far as 8.
No, we can do that.
But I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I thought he was good today. I don't know. I don't know what others are watching though. Like maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm just a fanboy. Maybe we need like a Fabian hater to pull up, like Durlano. Like yeah, we need Durlano to pull up, man. Like
Barcola,
7.5 too.
7.
Like for 7. Okay, yeah, 7.
Yeah, I mean, nobody in the team was like bad. Like we haven't given out a single bad rating. Like I'm seeing some comments like, "Oh, this dude was shit. This dude was shit. How are you giving that rating?" No PSG player was shit today. No PSG player was bad today. Do it.
Honestly, no.
Mine is a sub. Cinema Yulo. I mean, he missed two big chances, Tosin. I think I have to give him a 6.5 for that. It's
No,
unfortunate,
definitely.
but two big chances, and it is the timing as well, Tosin. In the end of the first half, in the beginning of the second half. That's when we push for the goals usually as well.
But that's just an indicator that Mayulu is getting he can score goals. He's 2-footed and he's getting in very good areas. He's been
Yeah,
unlucky. That first chance, unlucky. If you guys remember the Leverkusen game, he hits the post. Like
yeah.
he's just been unlucky, man.
Yeah, or even in the
He's
recent Ren
lucky on
game
three, four
from that
goals.
exact same side,
And
hits the crossbar, you
yeah,
remember?
hits the bar. Yep. Like Mayulu's been just a bit unlucky.
Okay, wait. You guys just have a favorite player and simping over him. It's not really that because we haven't simped over any player. What we have in the chat at the moment is people that have their favorite players, right? People that Khvicha, they like him. So they don't like that maybe Nuno is the same rating as Khvicha. And then here he says, Yokolo gave the team a 5 and he would be fine, not gonna lie. This was not a 5 out of 10 performance.
It wasn't, no.
As you can see by the ratings, it was basically a 7.5 out of 10 performance. But a lot of it has to do with the result, Tosin. Let's say Mayulu's chance goes in, Barcola's chance goes in, we win 2-0. You up a little bit the ratings and so on. But this
We
was not a
started
5 out of 10 performance.
we started both halves really well. It's just we couldn't take advantage in the moment. And then even
Yeah,
at the end of the first half, we got a score, and then at the start of the second half,
yeah.
which was our strongest moment in the whole game, like we couldn't score. That's
So Mayulu misses 2 chances and gets a lower point. Fabian misses more chances, but nothing. I mean, Fabian, I only count it as 1 chance, even though he got 2 shots off. And second of all, Mayulu's chances are way worse misses.
but did I and Mayulu
And
was very
Fabian
fluid
had,
today. Honestly, I might even give Mayulu a 7 too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the front three were good today. I really do. I really think the front three were actually good today. Like they were all 7s, genuinely.
yeah.
Like people
And here,
saying, "Oh, the false nine doesn't work," but the false nine kind of worked today in terms of the chances generated. Man, even
oh,
Lucho kind
100%.
of deserves the 8.
100%.
Lucho kind of deserves the 8. I ain't gonna lie.
Was keeper making save? I mean, if you're talking about the ball that came from Mayulu, nobody's blaming for Fabian that shot going over the bar. Fabian makes a great run. Mayulu finds him. The defender comes in. Fabian's trying to get the shot off before the defender pushes him. And the ball goes over. That's not.
That's
You can go back to the stream. Me and Tosin were like, great ball by Mayulu, great run by Fabian. Hopefully the next one goes in. Mayulu, that's like a tamping you're missing. Like, come on, man. Free kick situation. Kvara wanted it, then Joao convinced him he should take it, and then Lucho yells at Joao, then Nuno takes it. Yeah. And I heard Tosin. I agree with Tosin. I think, look, I understand we want to be a system and Lucho has power, but come
yeah,
on.
it's disgusting.
Give a
Give the
little
players
bit
autonomy.
of, yeah.
Kvara wants the
These
free
are
kick, let
humans,
him
man.
take it, and he wants like give the players autonomy, bro. Go figure it out.
So many times, but he managed to nothing almost all time. It's not only about the shots. Again, I don't know what other opportunities to talk about Fabian. And one thing I feel like you guys are only mentioning the bad stuff Fabian did. You're forgetting all of the good stuff. Once again, a huge problem. Basically, this is what an agenda is. An agenda is when you pick and choose what you want to showcase and what you want to talk about. When I talked about Barcola, I was very critical of his miss, but I was also honest, saying that apart from that, Barcola had a good game, had good actions, made good runs. So for me, that's the issue. You guys are just looking at the negative side. Like Fabian Ruiz today, so many of our chances came through him, and he's a midfielder.
Exactly, bro.
I don't,
Especially the
I don't
first
have the
20
same goal scoring expectation on an attacker
before
compared to as a midfielder.
before Bilbao suffocated us, and Fabian was guilty of 1 or 2 giveaways in the first half that were part of that because we were getting
Yeah,
suffocated a little bit. And then, but before that, in the first 20 minutes, bro, Fabian was walking on water, bro. You guys weren't watching the game. Like I don't like cats don't be watching.
Uh, and here's a comment here from Heike responding. This is one hot. I think every single front three deserves higher points than midfield, but I guess my point is coming across incorrectly. No, that makes sense, Heike. If you look, for me, the thing is, attackers have expectations on GA. Midfielder's job is to create opportunities for the attackers. So if Mayulu and Fabian miss the same opportunity, I'm more mad at Mayulu than Fabian because that's his job. Fabian making a great run and finding himself in the box, I'm very happy with Fabian. Obviously, if he misses the chance, I'm going to critique that. But I'm more critiqueful. I'm going to lower the rating more if an attacker missed the opportunity to the midfielder because it's about the expectation. Second of all, Cinema Yulu missed our two best chances of the game. Even Barcola's chance, yes, he had Kvara to pass to, but if we're strictly looking from the shot opportunity, both of Mayulu's chances were bigger. So that's why he got a lower rating. Khvicha didn't really create that much as an attacker. He maybe he had the pass, but shots on target. Well, let's see Khvicha. So I understand. Like I think the attackers, you could say they had a decent performance and so on, but you gotta have high expectations. So Mayulo already missed two big chances. We know that. Bradley Barcola missed that opportunity. And Khvicha, what did Khvicha do? Khvicha had one shot the entire game, which we remember, and only had one chance created. How does that deserve a higher rating than Fabian? Bradley Barcola had two shots and two chances created. So apart from that, Barcola had a little bit better and was a little bit more impactful in terms of chances created and shots taken. I expect more from
Fabian
Khvicha.
have the
One
most,
shot
like,
taken is not good. One shot taken is not
and
good
th-
enough. And one chance created is
and
not good
this
enough.
is an uncomfortable truth. I must say, like I love Vitinha, but when you look at the metrics in terms of his touches, passes, if you do the ratio, 1 out of every 12 passes is progressive based on the metrics. 1 out of every 12 passes, but he's still high up on the progressive passes chart because he he touches the ball the most. He is the system.
Yeah.
Fabian is also high on the progressive passes received list but he's on way less touches. But he's also playing in the 5 in 5 out system. He's either being the secondary controller to Vitinha or he's being the secondary box to box. And to be honest, he be doing their jobs better than them sometimes, bro. Especially when we're playing the biggest teams and we're under the cosh. Like against Bayern, that wasn't even a fit Fabian. We're under the cosh. Vitinha is struggling. He's suffocating. Fabian is still bringing moments. He's finding Barcola in behind the last line. Like
Yeah.
he's still like actually fighting. Well, he's still fighting ways to be impactful. Like niggas is really not watching the games. It just, I just don't get it, man. He's just by far the smartest midfielder. Like he's just. Do you know what? Do you know what it means to continue? Like he keeps moving. He's never stops moving. He's never not like opening himself up like to be an option. And he can get caught on the ball. He can be clumsy, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm just a fanboy.
Yeah, no, I think people's reaction also has to do with how we've been this season. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Despite us sitting second and third in both competitions, people expect more. And it's good that people expect more. It's good that people are critiqueful. I do agree they're too reactionary. Um, but I think it's more this season. We just lost to Monaco recently. We lost to Bayern. We lost to Marseille. We had some draws. And then today we draw as well. Even the Spurs game, that wasn't the best game. That was not the most comfortable game either. So when you look at the bigger picture so far, yes. But why I'm less worried than other PSG fans is because I believe, the chapter two, episode two of this season will be better than episode one. That's for sure. Because I mean, at least we'll have all of our best players this time, actually. So bring it on. As I said, I just want to finish off this special little bit of a curse here now towards the end. I just want to finish it off. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and it's not just full squads because we've had injured players that we know of, but then it's also the players that have played. They're not 100% fitness. They don't have the highest potential intensity levels and all of that. So I think people are underreacting. We should be mad about today. The mentality at the end was asked too. There was no urgency today. No, and that's something that people have brought up when it comes to Luis Enrique's Paris Saint-Germain. I remember we saw that versus Dortmund um, in his first season in the group stage. But I mean, why I don't care that much about it is because I mean we had our opportunities and we missed them. It was that simple. We drew this game. It was on us. The game ended nil-nil, not because of Bilbao. Maybe a little bit Simon. Great saves, great individual performance from Unai Simon. But it goes back on us. And I, I don't think people are underreacting. Most PSG fans or most people that have shared their comments in the comment section, whether at halftime or after the game, was extremely overreactionary and didn't make as much sense as it could have made. Yeah, most people I've seen say stuff. Pressure on us, puts Vitinha too low, then he can't do anything. We need to find a solution to have Vitinha higher up against those teams. I mean, Neptunus, what the idea is to get the goal. When you get the goal, you open up the game. You force the opponent to change their strategy. Atletico Bilbao's
Yeah.
strategy this game was play for a nil-nil, basically. And we could never force them to play in a different way. That's what happened against Rennes. We all remember the Rennes game. The Rennes game was like Rennes played much better than Bilbao at the Parc as well. It was really tough those first 30 minutes. But as soon as we got that Khvicha goal, the game changed. Goals changed games, and we unfortunately couldn't get the goal. That's why I was so mad with the Barcola chance because I basically knew that was going to be our last opportunity. We got one through Fabian at the end, but yeah, it's on us. And I'm not happy that we drew, but I'm happy that we can blame us. I bring up the Monaco game. That was a game where we were not good enough. We didn't create enough chances. The opposition created many chances against us and won the game. That was a game I was more mad because our performance wasn't good. Our individual performance wasn't good. Our collective performance wasn't good. This time, the individual performance was good. The collective performance was good. It's just the clinicality. Um, if this becomes a pattern, if this continues to happen, because this is actually an anomaly, Tosin. Before this game, we'd scored 19 goals in the Champions League from 13 XG. By far the most like over expected goals. Like we've been really clinical this season. 7 goals Leverkusen, 4 Atalanta. So in that sense, maybe I understand a little bit. But again, the Champions League group stage games are going to be different now, the last 3 games, because now teams are playing for survival. If we face Bilbao in the first or second match week, they wouldn't have played like this. But yeah, I mean, we're still sitting third in the UCL. Madrid
No, the
losing,
thing
Inter
is, look,
Milan
I
losing.
think Bilbao would have played like this in any week. We're the champions of Europe. Teams are gonna bring their best. They're gonna bring if they don't bring their best, they're gonna bring their best in terms of concentration and focus. That's all Bilbao were today. Full
Yeah,
concentration, disciplined. That's it. That's all they were, bro. Like there's nothing else to gas. And the onus was on us to be proactive, and we were just a bit unlucky, bro. 5 big chances created, two
yeah,
xg, and to be honest, it's like the law of xg, bro. Like we've been overperforming our xg recently because all of our midfielders are scoring goals. We're getting goals from unlikely sources. Vitinha hat trick. Like so. Eventually, it was gonna regress a little bit to the mean. So I'm not. I'm just not that worried, man. We need Julian. I mean, let's see what the front office is thinking at this point of the season.
yeah. And no, this
Because
is a
January
good
is
one.
what 3 weeks away.
Mm, yeah. But no, that's sometimes been a problem on the Luis Enrique. That usually happens at the back. We start off game slow. Usually away, we start off with fire. So yeah, I don't know. It's a bit even. I remember the Spurs game. I don't know what happened in the Spurs game in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, we've just not
Like
been as
improved some.
explosive as we need to be. Like,
I mean, it's like we still haven't had our best 11 a single time this season. Last season, we basically had it for all of our big games last season and a lot of our league end games and so on. So this thing about it looks like we haven't improved. I mean, it's been impossible for us to look better than last season. It's genuinely looking. I mean, we don't have Dembele on the pitch. It's legit impossible for us to look better than last season. But
no,
again,
but
I'm very
honestly,
happy that we as Parisians haven't brought up the injuries too much. I remember Arsenal last season. You try to have a conversation with them, they will bring up injuries. I haven't seen basically any PSG fan bring that up.
our next game is on Saturday, right? That's
Yeah.
short turnaround. I wonder if Dembele will be healthy for that game.
I can't bring it up, but Syke is mentioning the summer transfer window, saying that Lucho and Campos went in arrogant. Again, Syke, we drew this game or maybe other, but again, we've had injuries like no club has ever had before when it comes to our starting players. Maybe they should know that because of the quick transition into the season. But I mean, some stuff you just can't predict. I just think and that's why I'm so happy that we have
No,
survived so well despite everything.
the signing to have made.
Left-footed right winger.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that.
Have you seen the Cherokee? Have you seen the Cherokee versus Madrid comp?
No.
He probably didn't. He didn't dominate or something because it's like it's from the looks of it, it's just a minute and 45 seconds. But man, some crazy actions in this.
Hmm. Not just top 8. We're sitting third in the Champions League and second in Ligue 1. The only thing now is because of the position we're in, Tosin. All of our games coming up are must-win games. Like we need to go on an 8-game win streak from now. We need to win the Intercontinental final. We need to win the Coupe de France game. We need to win every single league game coming up. We need to win the Trophée du Champion final versus Marseille. We need to win our next 2 remaining Champions League games. I don't think you were here, Tosin. I read that if you get top 8, Tosin, the round of 16 second leg will be at home. If you get top 4, the round of 16 and quarterfinal second leg will be at home. If you get top 2, the round of 16, quarter, and semifinal second leg will be at home. But honestly, Tosin, I want us to get highest position as possible, Tosin. But honestly, I don't care that much about home, away stuff. Like we can play our second game at home, second away. Don't matter that much. But yeah, that's the prize for getting the top positions. Brought up because the
Agliush, man. I want
exactly.
Agliush.
Exactly, Sudo. If we were shit, then the injuries would be brought up more often. Yeah. Agliush, yeah. I mean, Agliush looks like the most logical, feasible. But Alvarez, man, I need another goal scorer in the team, Tosin, because Khvicha is not that. No. We have enough play. Give me goal scorers, man.
No,
Alvarez,
playmakers that can still score. That's our vibe,
yeah, but
bro.
we have too many playmakers that can score. I need another Dembele.
I need to score. We don't have
no,
there is no other.
We need another Dembele. Someone that can score in the big moments. Someone that we can expect to score in the big moments. Like I can't expect Barcola to score in the big moments. I can't expect Kvara. Kvara is like.
You can.
I can't. Like Due maybe.
You can expect Kvara, Due, Dembele. Yes, you can expect all 3.
No, Dembele I can expect. Kvara and Due is
Dembele
like maybe
who you expect.
A little bit of hope.
No,
yeah, I need another one. That's why I need another one. I need an Alvarez, someone that is very likely who would score a goal. Someone, if I was a betting person, I could never bet on Khvicha to score a goal.
You know what I can expect as well? I can expect a goal-creating action from all 4 of our attackers.
Yeah, but someone has to finish out that goal creating action. And that's
No, it
our
depends on
problem,
what it
Tosin.
is.
We're
Depends on what it
creating,
is.
but we're not finishing them off. Barcola is not good enough. Khvicha is not good enough. Dua, we haven't
No,
seen him this season. But the players are
I
just
think
not
you're
good enough at
overdoing it.
taking their. I'm not overdoing it, Tosin. Like we had this problem
This
last
is
season. The first thing, even before Dembuz came into his form, we were looking at the January transfer window, getting a Gyökeres, getting an Osimhen, getting a goal scorer
on
because
a
even Dembuz couldn't do it. Now Dembuz can do it, but Khvicha do it and Barcola cannot do it. So we
on
need
a
another one.
on a qualitative level. On a qualitative level, is there any attacking unit in Europe that matches Dembele, Due, Kvaratskhelia, Bradley Barcola? That quartet.
No, but no, but again, I don't understand the point with that. We need a backup. We need a backup to Dembele. When I look at Dembele, I'm looking at a goal scorer. That's what we
Bro,
need. Khvicha, unfortunately,
We have
cannot give us the
Mayulu. We
goals
have
when we need
Mayulu.
them. Look, I'm very happy with Mayulu, but I'm serious
Yeah.
here. We saw him. He missed two big opportunities today. We
The
need a
only
killer up
issue
in
right
that
now,
attack.
no, but the only issue right now is we don't really have someone that's reliable on the right flank.
Again, Khvicha had a
That's
lot of
really
good
it.
moments off the right. Like I don't think it's a position. I think we need another goal scorer in this team. That's been our biggest problem. Even last season, we were massively Dembele goal scoring reliant. Like we could be, we can even call ourselves a little bit fortunate that we won the UCL simply relying on Dembele's goals, simply relying on winning 1-0, 1-0 because of Dembele goals. But now,
No,
second
but
season, now that we
that
haven't had them booze, we have understood that Khvicha, Barcola, maybe Due just cannot step up. So we need another
no,
player
but
that can step up.
honestly though, that really is a testament to Dembele's greatness. Because when I think about it, Neymar, when Neymar came to PSG, Neymar in his whole career in Europe has never been asked to be the main goal scorer. You know,
Yeah.
Messi probably was like, in his false nine era. Like, how many other players can I think of? That's really it. Like, how many players like were demanded to be like the main goal scorer? Not even like Maradona, bro. Like Dembele, like a guy who has a history of, you know, not being clumsy in front of goal, and he stepped up, man. He stepped up. Not only did he step up, he still brought in like all the outlier playmaking that he brings, like, and just his work off of the ball, like intelligent pressing too, bro. Rafinha's pressing is, by the way, he's kind of dumb. Like Rafinha's pressing, it's a little bit performative. Did you see that little clip of him try, trying to cosplay Dembele from the top
Yeah.
of the box? But yeah,
No.
like Dembele, man, like Dembele, the fact that he could fill the role of best goal scorer and best playmaker, that's some outlier shit, man. That's actually real greatness. I'm very excited to see how he looks
No,
when he
I'm
gets back.
100%. I'm just
Like,
saying we're too Dembele reliant. Because I remember last season. Last season, my expectations and hope was
but the thing is,
everyone to take a leap. I
telling you
thought
though,
Khvicha would
like,
take a leap. He hasn't taken that leap. Barcola, I expected him to take a leap. He hasn't. Due has been injured. So this was a problem we already had last season. Over
but
reliance on Osman
you still
Dembele.
don't want to.
So that's why I'm not that interested in Akhliosh at the moment that much.
But you still don't,
We need a
but bro, you still don't want to face Barcola, Due, Kavara. You don't want to face that, bro.
I mean, maybe as a defender, yeah, but as a if you're a goalkeeper, yeah, you would be fine facing that because they're not gonna scare you that much. Like you're thinking too much about the defenders and creating chances and dribbling. I'm thinking about goals because that's how you win games, and that's our issue at the moment. We have too many Yamals, not enough Rafinhas.
Bro, bro, do you know how our goal explosion was last season? Like, all it just takes is just a run of form. Like,
Yeah,
we
but you're
scored
talking
four,
about goal
five, six.
explosion
We
like
scored
outcomes.
seven.
I'm
We
looking at
scored
the big
seven. We
UCL
scored
games. In the
seven.
big UCL games, when we needed a goal, it was Dembuz. Then you had Arsenal, Hakimi scored, Fabian scored, Aston Villa, Nuno, Due, Khvicha. That was a game both Due and Khvicha gave it to us. Nuno in the away league, it was Nuno Hakimi. So like the goals, we got them from Dembuz, fullbacks, and then Fabian got one versus Arsenal. And then you had Khvicha and Due in the Villa first leg. So when you look at Liverpool, Villa, and Arsenal, Tosin, Khvicha, Due got 1 goal each in that Villa game. Huge goals, hugely important. But apart from that, they didn't score another goal in the round of 16, quarterfinal, and semi-final. Yeah, no. Due scored the bracelet final, Khvicha as well. Everybody cooked in the final. But for me, that's a sign. We need another goal scorer. Obviously, Tosin, we don't sign an Alvaro something, and Khvicha steps up. Due comes back and starts stepping up. And Due, I've less on him because he's a little bit younger and so on, but
no,
we gotta go all in for Alvarez, man.
Due has to take that leap. Bro, I wanted Cherki. Cherki is the player that I felt if we have Dembele, Kvara, Cherki, that would be the best front. Like that's what I was telling myself after we won that Champions League for like dynasty settings.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was saying in the back of my head. But Due has to take that leap to Cherki's settings where he combines the playmaking and the goal scoring and everything, just eye test, advanced metrics, everything just points to elite. And I think he's on that trajectory. He was actually on that trajectory on second half of last season. So Due needs to actually pick it up. There are expectations on Due as well, man. Bro, 100%. Dembele, Kvara, 3 artisans, 3 marksmen. It's a beautiful trio when they're like in sync, like Aston Villa, first leg. What's it called? The final against Inter Milan. But then there are low points, There are low points like the Club World Cup final. So, or like even the Super Cup. The Super Cup, it was just Dembele playing like the hat to carry.
Yeah.
So it's just...
No, the other attackers, it's cute and all having a good performance, having dribbles, creating chances. As I said, being a Yamal. But we need goals. Especially now that we have been missing Dembouz. We need goals. As I just mentioned, Barcola has 0 goals in 6 Champions League games this season. Kvara, what does Kvara have? 2 goals or something? It's disgusting, man.
2 goals.
It's genuinely
2
disgusting.
assists in 5 games. That's not bad though. 2 goals, 2 assists in 5 games.
Okay, they haven't updated for today's games, but I mean they got nothing. But I mean 1 extra game played. So GA in the UCL for us this season. You got Vitinha. You got Nuno Mendes. Khvicha, I guess, yeah, and he's 5 games, 4 GA, yeah. 2 goals, Atalanta and Leverkusen. Obviously missed the Barca game as well. So Barcola is the huge, like, the filthiness. 0 goals in 6 games, man. And this is 1.9 XG before today's game. So he's had because he had a penalty as well, obviously, which he missed.
The filthiness. When's our next Champions League game?
18th, I think. 18th of January.
Okay. Sporting? Away to Sporting or hosting Sporting?
Away. And here it says you're a bit harsh on Kvara. I remember Kvara in the UCL knockout stage last season. Okay, we have the Villa goal, which everyone remembers. I remember when he was a millimeter offside versus Liverpool, scored a banger. I remember versus Arsenal, we were missing Dembouz for that second leg. 10 minutes he hits the post.
He carried and second leg. He carried the attack.
Khvicha was dogging in the attack that eventually led to the Hakimi goal. So don't tell me Kvara is not the type of player. You don't rate Kvara if you say that. I rate Kvara massively. All right, this is Georgia's king, who took them to their first ever competition ever. Please. Commenting a dynasty with just Titis on the bench. I mean, we don't have just Titis on the bench. Like when we have our full squad back, we'll have like 2 or 3 Titis in the rotation. It just now looks a little bit worse because we're missing crucial players. I mean, look at this, Tosin. Ever since the Bayern game, we played this with Warren as a right back, which we shouldn't be doing. Yeah, here are the games coming up, Tosin, and this is what I mean by must-win games. Metz must win. Every league and game is a must-win. Coupe de France game, must win. Intercontinental between them, must win. Paris FC, must win. Trophée du Champion, must win. Lille, maybe a draw, but must win. At the Parc as well. Sporting, must win. Auxerre, must win. Newcastle, must. Like, we just got to win, 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 win. Marseille again in the league. Stade de Rennes away could be a little bit tough. And I think right here, between these two games, the round of 16 starts, right?
Yeah, man. Shit.
So that's why we chosen. We remember the winning streak we had last year. That's what we need.
Yep.
That's what Khalas. Like, we lost to Monaco, drop points here. Please. Now convincingness.
If we lose the Trophy de Champion.
Oh
That's when
no,
my alarm
no,
bells
no,
start.
no. 2 Marseille defeats in one season. No. No, Dembele will play. I mean, Dembele was sick today. So I mean, I got happy that I read it was sickness and it wasn't a relapse or something. Do you think he should start, Tosin? I think he should start.
I think he should start. Yeah, I think he should start.
But I remember you brought up like the Lorient game. I just hope it doesn't become that type of a game.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Mets are sitting 18th in the league.
Yep.
With
yeah,
11
it's that
points.
kind of game. It could be that kind of game. It's just low block, 80% possession.
Yeah. Dembouz playing as a Pirlo. Did you see the Dembouz Pirlo stuff after his Rennes game?
Yeah. They said
They said he played like Pirlo.
Coming up.
Yeah, no, Intercontinental, yeah. And obviously we have Desiree Doué back as well. So, yeah, Doué, Dembouz get their legs running. Nuno Mendes a little bit, just came back from injury. Because the Intercontinental final, make it 6-tuple, we got to do it. Boade extended at Lille. But from recent reports, PSG is still interested. But it won't happen in the winter. If anything happens in the summer, that's when Lille are looking to sell him. How's the performance of Bilbao
I hope
players? I mean,
Boadi has,
Bilbao
like, a
played
high
for a
seat.
fucking draw, so they were just sitting in mid blocks the entire game. Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, they're all the Bilbao players were bots. I didn't notice a single one of them. No hate.
Yeah, even Nico. Yeah,
Maybe. I feel like every league match has been low block Harambo. Yeah, man. Metzaway is gonna be disgusting to watch.
yeah. That's a game. Like, just give me the 3 points. No injuries, nothing.
Yeah, I could see. You think Kavar and Barcola get rested with the short turnaround?
Yeah, I think definitely Lucho will do some kind of rotation. Yeah, especially Mets. Mets will just sit back.
Bro,
like,
I think you think we flip. Do you think we flip Kangan Lee in January? If we could do it, would you do it?
I mean, it depends who comes in. If it's Achlios, probably no.
Would you flip him 1v1 to Akliush? You want to do that?
No, I'm not feeling Achlios. I'm not feeling another one of these playmaker, dribblers, chance creators. Like, give me
We
like
need that,
a.
though. It makes because they make the game easier. That's how we get the easy chances. When we explode, we score
I mean,
5, 6
Achlios won't
goals.
be even a starter. Like, Achlios chosen, he would have helped if we signed him in the summer over the 6-month period. He would have helped a lot with us missing players. But like, when our players come back, do it, then boost. Achlios is gonna help us in mid-table Ligue 1 games. Maybe coming off the bench in a UCL game. I'm looking for a big player, man. I'm tired with this having patience for players. I need more Dembouz-esque signings, Tosin. Dembouz-esque signings. You bring in a player in his peak and he cooks
that's why you
immediately,
got.
man.
That's why you got Kavara in January. Like,
Yeah, but even Kvara, it's like the projection, it's too slow, Tosin. I don't know, hasn't he adapted well? He doesn't have the best chemistry with his teammates, maybe, but
Yeah, now the chemistry is like it's not really there yet, to be honest. Like Kvara is a talented player, but yeah, the chemistry with the teammates is not really there.
yeah. Yeah, Lucho only did 3 subs. He could have brought in Kang and Mbaye, but I said I think he had more to do. He took out the players he wanted to take out. Mayul and Barcola. He didn't want to take out the others.
I can see, I
And,
can
and I
see,
mean, Khvicha was involved in our lost attack as well.
I can see Kvara and Barcola being rested Saturday, and front three would be Dembele, Kang, and Mbaye.
No, do it? Or you thinking do it midfield?
No, do it off the bench, don't you think? He's still like getting health, getting ready. He didn't look
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
at all, man.
Yeah, maybe. It depends. Like we don't like Nuno starting today as was a little bit of a surprise. So it all depends on how fit he is. And I mean, we play on Saturday. There's still a couple of games until then. Oh, Hakimi was watching the game as well. He was watching our game and the Madrid game.
Yo, people saying OC man in the chat. Saka, hell no. Man, wait, have you read like Lucho's post match comments?
Let's go through it. What's up with Marquinhos? We're subbed off at halftime. There's nothing serious, but we have to wait until tomorrow. No frustration. It was intense, different. We knew Athletic Bilbao well. We did a good job. We started well in a clear, precise manner, but Bilbao pressed well. In the second half, we overcome their pressing, and Unai Simon was the man of the match. The pressure from Athletic hindered us. That's how football is. It's a bit unfortunate, but we'll have to win even more points to finish in the top 8. We showed the type of team we are. The worst thing tonight, this Wednesday, is the result. It's an ugly result. Both teams created play and scoring opportunities, not Atletico. Man, Lucho is so Spanish biased, man. He always like props the Spanish team.
Yeah, like did you see what him and Valverde at the end of the game? It's disgusting. Like, it's almost
what was it? Like they were talking and stuff?
The way they hugged, the way they hugged, just how amicable they were. Like it was.
This match serve you for what comes next. We're a team that all time every match. At this particular start to season, I'm very motivated to get all the players back after Christmas. I'm very happy with what I've seen in recent months. As a team, we're better than last season. We're positive and optimistic. We think of Brad Barcola's match. We had 2 or 3 chances where normally there was a better placed teammate. It's normal not to see when you're a player. The 5 attackers showed their level. I had a lot of chances. With the lack of effectiveness justified recruiting in the winter transfer window. Laughing. The winter transfer window motivates you. We're open to everything. The lack of effectiveness, I don't agree. When Simon was voted man of the match, we would have deserved to win for balance the chances of both teams.
Did you see him defend Barcola there? Did you see Lucho defend Barcola in that response? We had 2 or 3
the lack of effectiveness, I don't agree.
There was a better place team. No, the previous question. What did you think of Barcola's match? We had 2 or 3 chances where normally there was a better place teammate. It's normal not to see when you're a player.
Yeah, that's just Lucho being nice to Barcola. No, that's Lucho being nice. We know that Lucho would never be honest and critique his players. But no, that's what I believe as well. I think Barcola, if Barcola noticed Kvara earlier, he would have passed it to him, but he was just tunnel vision. How to get out of pressing in the future. I never tell you what the players before the match. My message was about concentration. If not, we can see the goal. We could have lost the match, but Bilbao couldn't maintain that pace for 90 minutes. What do you say to Unai Simon? He's a really great. I made him start with Spain with Luis Enrique as national team coach. He deserves to be where he is. He's top level. I told him you played your best match against me. I'm leaving
Nah,
sad because I think we
Lucho's.
deserve to win the match. I'm very happy for Unai Simon. He's an undisputed goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper in the Spanish championship, without a doubt.
Oh my
Lucho.
god. He would have signed him. The way you talking about him, he would have signed him. If Chevalier didn't exist, he. Oh man.
Better days will come. Better days will
Y'all
come.
don't
And it
see us
wasn't
every
the
time a
worst.
team presses us for real. Like Bayern, Barca, Bilbao.
Yeah.
We struggle to get out of our own half. You think is Chabi gonna get sacked? By the way?
No, the recent reports I saw that if they sack him, it will be next year.
This must be a rough day, man. You dropped points and you couldn't get the Mbappe agenda that you needed.
I mean, I got the Jude agenda.
Like if we did one.
We got the
Oh,
Jude
some people are
agenda.
saying I thought I saw some. No, I thought I saw some people saying Jude played well.
Yeah. I've never seen a Madrid fan say, okay, let's see. He had an assist, 3 shots, 3 chances created, 6 defensive contributions, 2 block shots, 6 opposition box, 5 out of 5 accurate long balls, 6 passes into the final third, 4 tackles, 2 clearances, 3 recoveries. Calm, but I mean less.
Empty stats.
Vinny didn't have a good game.
Vinny hasn't had a good game since the Dortmund hat trick.
No, I mean he was good at the El Clasico recently.
No. Yeah. I'm just playing. But Vinny, he's been on a downward trajectory since the start of the year.
Yeah. 2025 has been a.
Rough
He needs
year.
to leave, man. He needs to badly leave. For his sake and for Madrid's sake.
Are you end up gonna like rewatch? Are you end up gonna? You know you typically like rewatch games. Are you gonna rewatch that 0-0?
No. I don't even rewatch games anymore. I used to do that before with the tactical stuff. I haven't done that in a while. I think the last game I rewatched was, I think the Bayern game I rewatched it, and maybe the Barca game this season.
Because those are like the really big ones.
Yeah. Maybe knockouts then more. But honestly, there isn't I know exactly why the game ended 0-0. It's really simple. Like you don't even have to watch the game to realize why the game ended 0-0.
It was just PSG versus the game was really PSG versus PSG.
Yeah, or maybe PSG versus Unai Simon. Because like Unai Simon, I mean, this happens often against us, but I mean, he had a top performance. Top performance.
All these goalies turned into, a mix of prime Oliver Kahn and Manuel Neuer and Lev Yashin, and they just find the spirit inside them and they go Herculean, man.
Yeah, there's no team. Yeah. There's no team that a goalkeeper would want to have a great performance as versus PSG.
Oh, Cat saying Vinny. Would you take Vinny at PSG?
No.
Well, you say you want a star, so it's really Julian or nothing.
Yeah, because Julian fits
let's say Julian is not the guy. Let's say Julian is not it's impossible.
I guess
Akliush, you would do it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go for it, man. I think we should get another playmaker, another outlier playmaker on the team. Create more openings. Because man, yeah, we're just not getting enough creation. We don't get enough. Truth be told, I'm just gonna be real, bro. Like we don't get enough creation from our midfield. Like so, it's mostly our attack that has, and our fullbacks really. Like
Yeah.
like Nuno's very creative. You know, like that's why I want actually I want another playmaker. But yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we'll see though.
We'll see. 2025 is about to come to an end. Hopefully, we can win the next 3 games, win a trophy, celebrate the trophy, enjoy it,
Yeah,
finish off a 6-2. But obviously, we didn't score any goals today, Tosin, for the Barca record. Now it's getting a little bit tight. We need 11 goals in our
in
next
three
3 games.
that's
But
doable. That's doable.
yeah, I mean, the Coupe de
Away to
France game,
Mets.
that's the one that gives me
Nah,
hope.
I don't see us scoring hella goals away to Mets against a
Yeah,
relegation.
Mets like 2, maximum 3.
Yeah, they're gonna park at the double
The,
decker.
f- the final max 3. So it's the Coupe de France game we got to stat pad massively in, which is gonna make the game interesting. Like, because we know we're gonna win that game, but now at least I'm gonna watch it for us to break the record.
And if we don't,
I mean, we're Arsenal. We have the second best yearly goal scoring record.
yeah. Don't wait. Did you just say we're Arsenal?
Yeah, we
Don't
wouldn't
ever
have the
say.
second. We'd have the
Don't
second.
say. Don't say that. Don't say that. We're not. It's not. It's honestly. It's a. It's not that cool of a record to have.
No, it's mad.
You kind
I
of
mean, it just adds
kind of
upon everything we've done this year.
quintuple, man. Quintuple. That 2015 team didn't have the quintuple. I'm sorry, the sextuple. Like, come on, man.
Oh, you
Different.
talk about Club World Cup? Yeah, yeah. But I'm trying to just fully do everything we could this year, and then yeah, we'll see what we do next year.
Yo, if PSG 2026 is a letdown, World Cup year. You guys remember the last World Cup year, 2023?
Oh, no. Thank God this time it's not the middle of the season.
Yeah, not true. All right, man. I think I'm actually gonna
Tocino.
have to head out
All right.
for sure. All right, bro. You gonna do
Take
a
care, Sosa.
rematch or for Mets possibly, or just a watch along?
Uh, onshore.
All right, we'll see. All right, man.
All right, Sosa. Take care,
Catch you
Sosa.
later.
Peace out. All right, that's been it, people. I mean, we had the Barcola chance, 65th minute. I remember that quite clearly. Getting away with being aggressive was something normal. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't watch the Madrid City game, and I haven't seen anything on Twitter regarding that, so I don't know. Someone said Junior is live. Let's give Junior a shout out here, man. Funkel Maji. What 3 advertisements? Never seen that. Except Barca games. Yeah, this the white one doesn't have that many special moments, unfortunately. But yeah, that's been it from boy PSG to the 72 people watching live at the moment. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate the support. Very happy that you guys are enjoying the content as usual. And yeah, as I always say, 2025 is about to come to an end. Let's win the next 3 games. Let's break the record. Let's become 6-2 winners and come back stronger in 2026. That's been from boy PSG. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the live watch along and this post-match podcast as usual. Ale, ale.